For the last 2 weeks, I've been running polls in my community tab on my YouTube page where I had you guys vote for your favorite of 4 random Danganronpa characters that I provided. And these characters were each from a different game, or from the anime, or from one of the novels. And you guys had to vote for which one was your favorite. And so today, what we're going to go through is we're going to make a tier list and see which of the characters from those polls are going to be on the very top and who's going to be at the bottom and everywhere in between. So let's go through the tier list and I'm going to show you guys how I have this set up. Alright, so on screen right now, you're going to see this tier list. And there are 6 different categories. Starting at the bottom, you have less than 5%. So these are the characters that got 5% or less. These are going to be, you know, your 5% through 1%. That's pretty much what this is going to be. Because I don't think there was any that got 0%. Because, you know, someone had to vote for at least one of these characters once. Even the worst, you know, sometimes they always got to have their supporters as well. Above that, we've got 10%. Now, I have it as 10%, but this is anything that goes up to 10%. So even if it's at 6%, that would be at the very bottom of, like, the 10%. So how I'm going to have this set up is wherever they have a percentage of. So, for example, say we have a 5%. 5% is going to be right here. 1% is going to be right down here. So we're going to do it in the order to see where they got. And then going up, you know, you'll have everything that's above that, and that'll be, like, the 20%. That'll be the 30%. 40 and then 50 and greater. So you kind of get the idea. So now you guys kind of have the idea of what's going on now. Let's just start looking at the polls and see where we have our characters to place. Starting off on day number 1, our first lineup of characters we had were Angie Inaga, Mondo Iwata, Kazuichi Soda, and Ruroka Ando. And let's just start with our lowest character, which is Ruroka Ando. Which is anyone shocked, guys? Anyone? Anyone shocked? I'm not shocked. I'm really genuinely just not shocked. Ruroka Ando has just always, in my opinion, just been like one of the most El Bozo characters that like I feel like no one in the fucking fan base really likes. She got 3%, so we don't have anyone to compare her to yet in that tier, so she's just gonna be right there. The next lowest was Angie Inaga, which that's what being a cultist does to you, I guess, guys. So we're gonna put Angie right here in the 22%. And then coming in above her is one of my goats, Kazuichi Soda. I actually do really like him. And then Mondo is on the 40 level. Honestly, not surprised. Mondo's a pretty good character. I personally have always kind of really enjoyed Mondo. One of my friends is currently playing through Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. It's my one friend, Maki Kong, Maki Liam. I'm gonna put him on screen right now. Definitely go check out his streams because he's streaming Danganronpa, I want to say every Monday. So do me a favor and go check out his channel down below. I'm definitely gonna link it, or maybe I can put it in the top of the screen here. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, definitely go check him out. All right, moving on to day 2, we've got Sonya Nevermind, Great Gozu, Ryoma Hoshi, and Chihiro Fujisaki. And man, it is really unfortunate to see Great Gozu at the very bottom here, dude. Great Gozu just got done insanely dirty. I think he's even below Ruroka. Yeah, no, he's below Ruroka. That's crazy. That might actually be insane. I really don't think he deserves to be that low because honestly, I mean, I feel like he came in clutch at points. But I guess people don't like that he's like a mysterious character or something. I don't know. The next lowest was Ryoma, which, damn, 13%? Really, guys? Really? We're doing Ryoma dirty with that 13%. At 26%, we got Sonya Nevermind, who, I mean, she's alright. She's alright. I don't mind her. And then at the number 1 top, right at the top of that, Chihiro Fujisaki with 59%, which honestly, I mean, are we shocked, guys? I feel like Chihiro is a very popular character. So that's where we're at from day 2. Alright, day number 3. We got some really good characters in here. In fact, I love like all these characters. I'm not even gonna lie. But man, seeing Psycho, I'm sorry, I might be butchering her name, but she's probably my favorite of the Danganronpa 3 characters. Seeing her getting put like that low, honestly, it kind of upsets me. I really wish we weren't putting her that low, because I really do think that she's probably like one of the best, which, I mean, honestly, she plays higher than the other 2, which is good, because I feel like she should. Man, I wish she could have at least gotten to like the 10 or 20%, because I think she's sick. And after her, we have Taka at 14%, which, man, dude, Taka should be so much higher. Taka is a goat. Why are people hating on Taka? And he's 1% higher than Ryoma, so that's that. Alright, after that, we got Kurumi at 23%, which, Honestly, I'm kind of surprised people like her more than Taka. I really do like Taka a lot. I think Taka's pretty chill. And she's gonna go right in between those two right there. And then finally, number 1, Gundam Tanaka. I mean, he's a GOAT. He's a GOAT. He's one of the best characters from Danganronpa 2, so I'm not surprised that he's up here. But he is 1% lower than Chihiro, so he's gonna have to go right there. Day number 4. We've got an interesting cast of characters that these top 2 are really coming in close. But man, what really surprises me is this guy whose name I honestly forgot and I had to look up when I had to do it. We got Sonosuke Izuyoi, who I honestly genuinely forgot his name. I'm putting him below Psycho because, to be honest, I feel like more people like Psycho than they do Mr. Sonosuke. That no one's ever fucking heard his name before. I feel like they don't even say it in the anime. I could be wrong on that, but I swear they never have. Below him, we got Leon Kuwata at 22%. Honestly, good on Leon. Good on Leon. I think he's beating out the other 2. Oh no, he's there. No, he's there. Alright, he's right down here with Angie. That's not surprising, I guess. And then after that, Mahiru is at 34%. Good on you, Mahiru. Good on you. 34% for Mahiru. And then at 38%, we've got Tenko at 38%. Honestly good. Tenko's another character that I feel like people sleep on. Like, she says she hates men, but honestly, I mean, well, she might be cooking. She might be cooking, but she is a really good character. Like, even if that does annoy you, I feel like she's just overall like a really good written character, and she's a good friend. To you know, we'll talk about it later. We'll talk about it later. Day 5. Let's get the bozo out of the way. All right, coming in at the lowest percent here, we got Juzo at 2%. Man, that is a really low rating, dude. I am not even gonna lie. That's crazy that he's that low. At 12%, and man, this hurts me because I really do like him. I know a lot of people don't though. Korekio Shinguchi from the Shinguchi gang. Yeah, Seesaw King unfortunately is the lowest at 12%. That kind of sucks. And then we got Peko Pekoyama at 37%. You know, good on you, Peko. I didn't know you were like that, Peko. I'm not gonna lie. But I see you. I see you, Peko. Alright. She has a really cool design. I will give her that. I definitely gotta give her the cool design. And then at our number 1 spot, we've got the Ultimate Gambler. I can relate. I love to gamble, guys. What can I say? We've got Celestia Ludenberg, which she's right here. 48%. I think she's beating out Mondo. Is she beating out Mondo? She's beating out Mondo. Yeah, she's there. She's her, dude. She is her. All right, number 6. We got Munakata at the very bottom, which is surprising me because I honestly thought Munakata was pretty cool as a character. I honestly thought people liked Munakata, but I guess they don't be liking Munakata, and I think he probably is right here, right next to his lover. So that's where he's at. Then we got Hyoko Saionji at 12%, which I mean that's fair. I'm putting her below Korekio. I know that's gonna upset some people, but I'm gonna have some bias in here at least. All right. Then at 38%, wow, only 38%. I honestly thought she'd be higher. We got Toko, which I think she might be the top spot for this. I want to put Genocide Jack right there because I mean they're the same person, so we're putting them together. And then at number 1, the guy who survived only in chapter 1 and is relying on plot completely, you got Rantaro, and I think he goes right there. Wow, okay, people love Rantaro. I mean, he's probably one of the coolest designed Danganronpa characters. I'm not even gonna lie. I really love his design. It's literally so simple and it's so clean. Straight to the point. Day number 7. We got another really low ranking character. We got Bandai. I'm not surprised. We'll still put him at the bottom because I know a lot of people hate this bum. Bandai was always one of the weirdest characters to me. I just remember watching that episode where he's in it and then he starts doing that voice. Well, I guess it's his normal talking voice. And I'm like, what the fuck? Yo, why does he talk like that? And then his crime was to not witness violence, and yeah, he was fucked from the beginning. He was fucked from the beginning. There was no saving him. 17% we got Sayaka Maizono. And then we got Akane at 29%, so I'm pretty sure she'll be at the top of that. And then finally, at 52%, so we got another 50 or above. we've got Miyu Aruma. Okay, I mean, that's interesting. All right. I see you guys. I see you. Miyu's pretty chill. Miyu's a good character. All right, number 8. Wow, this is like a ratio if I've ever seen a fucking ratio, dude. 8%. You got Chisa Yukizome. I'm not surprised. I think she's one of the probably most popular characters from Danganronpa 3. So that makes sense that she's at the top there. Then at 14%, we have the character that I have an agenda against, and I'm actually really glad to see is down here. I know, some of you guys are going to be like, what the fuck, default? I do not like Himiko Yumeno. I think she is the worst version of what Fuyuhiko went through. Like, I think she is an L character throughout the whole story. Maybe I got hit with the fucking reading comprehension devil from Chainsaw Man, but like, I don't like her. Yeah, I think Hiyoko could have had a better character redemption than she does. She's just such a boring ass L bozo character. Go ahead and cancel me. Cancel me all you want. I may be punching the air like Eminem right now. Gen Z me, bro. And then we got Mukuro Ikusaba, 16%, which I think Danganronpa 3 and Danganronpa 0 and whatnot probably helping her out, so I'll put her right there. And honestly, I might readjust some of these at the end if they are wrong, but let's just keep going. Oh, and the final one, who I'm pretty sure takes this whole thing, Ibuki Miyota, with the biggest ratio of all time. Wow, deserved. Ibuki goated like that. Ibuki's just different. She's just built different. Wow. Okay, this is kind of insane. Day 9, Teru Hanamura at 3%. Teru is just very slightly edging out these two. That's kind of crazy. And that's the first character that's not from Danganronpa 3. That's at the very bottom here. That's... damn. Y'all really hate Teru. That's... wow. And then right above him, we've got Maya. Or Maya. I don't know how you say her name. And I think she was right above Great Gozu. If not, they're around the same area. And then, yeah, wow. These are just the big heavy hitters. Aoi Asahina at 43%. I can see that. Aoi's kind of crazy like that. And then Gonta Gokuhara at 51%. I think he is going to be the one that's at the very bottom of the very top here, because 51 is just barely making it. But I can see that. People love their Gonta. They love Mr. Bug Guy. Alright, day 10. Another character that kind of surprised me being so low is Koichi, who honestly was probably one of the most chill guys from Danganronpa 3. But he was that 3% or 4%? 4%. So yeah, I think he goes here with Miyaya and Great Gozu. Ultimate Imposter is going to be, I think, at the bottom here of the 10 percentages. Good on him. Good on him on not making it down here. And then at 37%, Sakura Ogami. And then at 52%, Maki Harukawa. W character. Don't blame people for putting her that high. She's a really good deuteragonist, tritagonist, whatever you want to consider her. She is really good. She's a really good female lead. We'll call her that. Very good character. Danganronpa 3 really does, or sorry, Danganronpa V3 really does some of these characters like really well. Like her and Kaito, I think they are really, really good when it comes to like how well they're written. Alright, day 11. Wow, that is easily the lowest character on this. And honestly, am I shocked? No. Kazuo Tengen. He's just... dude, Gen Z me, bro, dude. That's him. That's Gen Z me, bro. He's just L Boomer Bozo. Thought he was the mastermind. Thought he was cooking. Nah, you were not cooking. Yeah, 1%. Easily the lowest character on this. And at 14%, we got Hiro, which I think he should be like right around here if I'm correct. And then Mikan at 26%. I'm surprised she's not higher. And then at number 1, 59%, Kibo. Wow. I think he's right behind Ibuki if I'm right there. That's, wow. Alright, day 12. We've got the god of hentai himself, Hifumi Yamada at 2%. Damn, he's down there. He's down there. He is not cooking. Bro is not cooking shit. And then at 4%, which is, I don't know. Maybe I'm lost. Maybe it's because I'm like a retired Danganronpa player. I haven't played in a minute. I really thought more people liked this guy. I really did. I thought more people liked Ryota Mitarai, but I guess not. And then at 42%, we've got Shuichi Saihara, which I think that places him like right towards the bottom here. Kind of surprising. And then at 53%, we've got Chiaki. Yeah, I can see it. People love Chiaki. I wouldn't say she's my favorite deuteragonist anymore. She was for the longest time. I switched up on her, I'll be honest. Alright, 13. All of these are across the board, and it's because I loaded this one up. I loaded this one up with big hits. So, the lowest one of them all, which she doesn't deserve to be this low. We've got Komaru, which she is right here. Man, I kind of feel bad for her. I feel like she got set up. Well, I say I feel like she got set up and I'm the one that fucking made this. So I guess she did kind of get set up. Byakuya at 24%. We'll put him right here. We've got Kaito. That's my goat. At 26%. So we'll put him right there. At 36%, Fuyuhiko Kuzuryu. Which, honestly good. He is a really good character. He's him. He is him. At this point, I had gotten through all of the Danganronpa 3 characters, and we're moving on to the Danganronpa 0 characters. At the very bottom here, I know a lot of the Danganronpa 0 fans are going to be upset by this one. Ryoko Otonashi at 4%. Just for you guys, I'll put her right here. I think that should be right. Yeah, we'll put her right there. I'll put her at the top of the below 5 percentages. At 19%, we've got Makoto Nene. So I think that puts him right there. Right next to Sayaka. Isn't that funny? At 22%, we've got Kaede Akamatsu. So we'll put her like right, I think she was above Leon, I want to say. If not, maybe they're around the same place. And then at 55%, another one of our super high ones, Nagito Komaeda. He's him. He's the ultimate antagonist of the series, if you ask me. Or antagonistic character, because I know there's some people that are like, well, these guys aren't the antagonists. They're not the main villains, blah, blah, blah. Villains and antagonists are two different things, guys. Day 15. I really put you guys through the ringer on this one, because these were some tough fucking choices. At 2%, you've got Yasuke. I feel bad for you, bro. I set you up. At 15%, this is gonna upset even more people. Junko Enoshima. I'll put her right next to Mukuro, because they are around the same percentages. At 38%, my goat Kokichi Oma. Gotta put him right there. And at 46%, we've got, in my opinion, the best protagonist, Hajime Hinata. Right up there. And finally, on day 16, we've got the last 4 characters. And I know there's more Danganronpa characters than this, but I wanted to do it so there was the max amount of like students from each game. Blah, blah, blah. You get the idea. At the very bottom, we've got Monica the bitch Toa, which I think she was at 2%, right? No, she was at 3%, so she actually gets an edge on these guys. I think she might be right here. At 7%, we've got Samugi Shirogane, so she can go right down here. Barely making it to the top here. At 14%, my goat got done dirty by me. I feel bad. Nekomaru Nidai. And finally, at the number 1 spot that I think takes it all, Kyoko Kirigiri at 75%. Huge. Fucking huge numbers. And I feel like the setup was kind of there. I kind of fucked up on that one. And I think she got the highest score of everyone. Let's see. Where was Ibuki at? 62%. Yeah. She got the highest score. Wow. But this is it, guys. This is where you guys placed your favorite characters at. Let me know down below what you guys think. Me personally, I think there's a bunch of characters that could be a lot higher. I think there's characters that could be brought down. But for the most part, I feel like this is a pretty solid list. I think most of you guys were onto something of this. I really gotta agree. I think you guys did a really good job. I'd put Hajime up 1. Kokichi's gotta be up a few. Byakuya's gotta be up a few. These two gotta be up a few. And I don't know, I feel like you guys did pretty good. And if you guys want to participate in another video like this in the future, I am actually currently making another one of these that's going to be an actual full-blown tier list where you guys get to place where they go on the tier list. I don't get any influence. I've made my own tier list. We might do another one in the future to see if my opinion's changed. But you guys get in control of where these characters go on the tier list. Drop a subscribe so that way you guys get to see whenever those posts get made. They're going to usually be coming out at 8 a.m., 10 a.m., and 12 p.m. EST. So stay tuned for that and watch for your favorite characters. I'm going to be trying to do them in the order of the games and the TV shows and whatnot. So just stay tuned for that. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. Keep it virtual. Peace.